So let's get the feet right. Imagine a giant clock face on the ground. In front of me is the 12. To my right is the 3. There's the 6 behind me and the 9 here. I want you to move your right foot between the 12 and the 1. The left foot is more like 11 o'clock, slightly turned out more than the left. I want you to think that the pressure is on the inside, under the sort of meat of the toe, the big toe, the heel there, that pad. To the point where the right side is down, but I can slide a credit card under here. Left foot is normal. The weight is on the ball of the foot here, 50%, 50%. Now, also understand too that the right hand is lower on the club than the left. We have to make a slight body allowance for this to happen. So move the hips just fractionally towards the target, a little bump I call it. That sets your right knee and hip just inside the line of the right instep. You'll certainly feel the pressure point now and how it's light on the outside for that credit card to slide under. That hip bump places the left hip a little bit more over where the left foot is. The stance is about 11 to 12 inches wide. You're looking at a point on the ground around the centre where a ball would be, a mark on the carpet or something like that. That little move forward of the hips allows the spine tilt slightly behind the ball. Only fractions here. Don't force it, don't overdo it. Make sure you are just inside the line of the hip. And from this view down the target, your feet, your knees, your hips are all parallel to your target. So that bump forward doesn't close them. In that position, you'll notice now with that spine, I can now hold the club with right hand below the left. It's a relaxed left arm, that's the right arm. That's the one that folds in the backswing. And you can see how the left arm and right arm can be relaxed and natural in this position. That's how we set up. That's the key element here. You can feel that the right knee and the right instep will form a relationship, a brace there, that you'll then turn, creating resistance around. The left hip is slightly forward, creating that spine tilt. So when you make the turn, can you see how I'm naturally turned behind the ball? Something that's happened without me thinking about it. You might have had instructors tell you turn behind the ball. You might have read in magazines turn behind the ball. I mean, how much is behind the ball? How much is behind the ball? You can see that people forcing that will lose everything else. What is the right amount? This setup, these key points are showing you the right amount. Everyone is different, but when you look at professionals, you look at great ball strikers, they do a lot of things similar. I'm taking these similar things and giving you an understanding of how you can create them yourself in a very natural way. You really can get good at this game, not hitting lots of golf balls. It's all about creating the muscle memory, the discomfort in the swing, the strains are what I interpret as muscle memory. Something you can relate to when you have the club in your hand. You'll start to practice swing already knowing what to feel. It'll be something like, I've done this before. This feels more comfortable. The backswing just becomes a motion, a movement, rather than a position-based one. Get the body working well, and then your arms and club can follow. There's a limit of how much wrong can happen with the arm and hands if the body is in a good position.